Hi everyone, guys, we've arrived at the site. The first thing is the heat is unbearable, 33 degrees today. They're handing it over to us, it's very hot. Today we're dismantling this birch tree. It's about 14 meters here. We're cutting it down and sawing it up. Today I'm working with a subscriber of our channel. He asked to try it out. He also wants to get into arboriculture to see what it's like. So he came, he's standing here watching. Well, let's start. So there are still undercuts, you know, like from bottom to top, so the branch goes whoosh and falls like that. Yes, and it will fall that way. Yeah. Well, I mean, these stops, there are a ton of nuances. Yeah. Well, I watched all this on YouTube, learned. Really? Well, YouTube is still not the best, I don't know in practice. Well, of course, then it all gets honed. 5 minutes, 1 in the grip. 3 minutes, 4 in the grip. Yeah. Well, that's the most optimal, right? Yeah. Well, 4, 5, also 0. Well, it depends on the trunk. Sometimes even 5-meter ones aren't enough. Oh, so they're longer, right? Well, of course, I have 2-meter ones too. Well, the twerk, it's like the most common. 2, right? 2. And you never hang it with you. Manual, you never hang anything with you. No, I do. Sometimes I hang it. Look, now they'll fall like this. Look. To be continued. Explosions. To be continued. Subtitles by Dima Torzak. Careful. To be continued, to be continued. Dynamic music. Careful. All right, careful, don't walk. I'm going to fill the top now. Subtitles by Dima Torzak. Now we'll saw all this up. Look, we'll fell it over here. Do you have the notch? Yeah, this one. This is also the black line. This is the felling direction. It cuts it out right. You deepen the wedge, you cut out about 1/4, 1/3 of the trunk's thickness. So if your trunk is 30 centimeters, you cut a wedge 7 minus 10 centimeters deep. You make the first cut in that direction. The saw is pointing there. See, here it's about 1/4, maybe a bit more than 1/4. Then look, this cut from this side, you don't cut it level, slightly higher. I looked, slightly higher, about 2 minus 3 centimeters higher, well up to 5, and what's the trick for that? And also here, let's say if you're making this cut, you still need to leave an uncut part. The uncut part is 1/10 of the trunk. So if your trunk is 30 centimeters, you leave 3 centimeters uncut. This uncut part, this very uncut part, it sets the direction of your felling. Specifically so it doesn't fall somewhere else. So that if you cut through it, it could twist and fly off there. And it holds because of it. Yes, and this, yes, have you seen them felling with wedges? You cut and cut, don't finish, then the wedge, bang, you hit it with a hammer, it falls where you want. I understand. Live and learn. So look, if you're starting out, yeah, do it like this. Well, 3 centimeters, right? There, I made a mark for myself how far to cut. Then here. Aha, there's your level, 3 centimeters higher. There it goes and flew. This uncut part, see, it broke out. Yeah, and it set the direction. Yes, and right here. Yes, it inserts right there, 3 centimeters like you said. Well, I cut a bit more now. Why did I cut more? Because the trunk, if it were a whole tree, the load and weight would have broken the trunk. Well, it could go and stop, and then you'd need to. It's like the same things. Lighten the trunk, so to speak. Yeah, well, you leave those 3 centimeters. It should have been about like this, and that's it, and this wedge so. Well, yeah, it directed it. It moved the tree away from the fence. So sometimes you look, yeah, you're felling a big tree. Let's say you need to leave this cut like this, right? You look, aha, it's going sometimes, but you need it to go this way, more to the left. You just cut more here, well, that will come with experience, and it goes like hick. And due to this uncut hinge here, right? It holds it, and here it's cut, it will lead it to this side. Yes, even like that. Yes, it goes. Wow, that's the first time I've heard that, yeah. Well, because they always cut it, figuratively speaking. They made the wedge at the same level for those who haven't seen it. Well, no, some still cut at the same level. There is, for example, if I make this bottom cut like this, cutting out this slice, then I will cut here at the same level, well, let's say with the top point, yeah. Let's say it will be cut out like this, yeah, and then, meaning I will make this cut here so it breaks here. So if it were a bottom cut, you would make the top cut straight, but like this, you're also making a top cut. Yes, the top cut does it like that. Well, look, will you still cut in the sand? Well, what can you do? Well, we'll dig around it now, but the sand will still be in the bark. Well, the chain will be done for. Well, you'll have to cut. Do you maintain it yourself? Yes, completely yourself, right? Yes. Worked every day. What condition was the chain in when you cut? Well, yeah, that's it. In the evening you go to the garage, and you spend another hour or even more time. Well, yeah, you get out the compressor, chemicals, and start cleaning. Are you already that thorough? Cleaned it? Well, of course. Well, I'm just a perfectionist about it. Well, wow. Well, of course, when I get home at 9, I stop by, at least blow out the filters and take them off. The bar is here. And you clean it, right? Take it off and blow it out at least. And then let's say, today I'll go clean it, or like yesterday I cleaned it. I had more time, you take this off. Then take off the sprocket, unscrew all this, take it out. Every time it turns out there's always time. So we're all done. Cut down, sawed up, hauled away, stacked over there. As if nothing happened, only sawdust remains. That's it, goodbye.